Steve, new findings show a drop in immigrant workers over just a few months, and a local immigration attorney tells me many immigrants, regardless of legal status, are frightened.
As immigration enforcement continues to ramp up, industries that rely on immigrant labor like construction, farming, and service could feel the pressure. That might mean slower building projects, staffing shortages, and potentially even higher prices for everyday services. The Associated Press reports that more than 1.2 million immigrants left the labor force between January and the end of July, citing preliminary Census Bureau data analyzed by the Pew Research Center. I spoke with local immigration attorney Adam Peña, who explains what many immigrants may be experiencing right now.
Immigrants in this country, folks that have legal status, and those that have no legal status, they are frightened.
An analysis from the Pew Research Center looked at Census Bureau current population survey data and found that as of June, immigrants made up 19% of the U.S. labor force, down from 20% with more than 750,000 fewer immigrant workers since January.
There are some reports that some individuals are choosing to self-deport, and there's other individuals that are just choosing not to show up to work, not to go out in public.
The Pew report cites policy changes that may have affected the U.S. immigrant population, factors including asylum restrictions announced by then-President Joe Biden in June 2024, and immigration-related executive actions under President Donald Trump, who returned to office in January. While the full impact is still unclear, Pew estimates these moves are already contributing to a declining immigrant population. Looking ahead, Adam points out what we could possibly be met with in the future, as the ripple effects could potentially affect our pockets.
When you don't have that workforce available, then you're going to have industries or sectors that are going to now have to scale back on services, scale back on production, and what that means is higher prices on goods and services.
And overall, Pew estimates that between January and June of this year, the number of immigrants working and living in the U.S. declined. For a link to this analysis, just visit the online version of this story at cbs8.com. Back to you.